And welcome to the Coach's Corner post-game show for the Charlotte Hornets. I'm the coach, Dick Cox, joined by Carlos Smith. Well, Carlos, if anybody had told you that it would be 71-69, we would have probably thought it would have been the end of the third quarter. But what a low-scoring game tonight. Two good basketball teams basically could not throw it in ocean.
Yeah, a lot of missed shots, a lot of fouls going on, but the main reason was, and turnovers as well, but a lot of missed shots was the main reason why it was such a low-scoring game tonight.
I think one of the biggest differences in the game is you've got a Memphis Grizzlies team that has returned the nucleus of their team. They got Marc Gasol, they got Zach Randolph, looking at Tayshaun Prince here, Tony Allen, Mike Conley. They didn't have a lot of changes in their roster during the offseason. They're a veteran team. They know what to expect. And you've got the Hornets, who I think when it's all said and done will be a good basketball team, but they just have not put it together yet.
Yeah, just like you said, the Grizzlies, they've been together for a while, so they know they got a feel for each other. And right now, Hornets have a few pieces they added to the puzzle right now, and it's just taking them a little time to get the pieces together and just learn how to play with each other right now.
When we look at the stat sheet, I mean, you couldn't be more even that Memphis shoots 36%. The Hornets is going to take me a while on that, shoot 36%. 27% from the three-point line for Memphis. Charlotte, 28%. 76% from the free throw line for Memphis, 72 for Charlotte. 45 rebounds for Memphis, 44 for Charlotte. And let's see, turnovers, Charlotte 20, 18 for Memphis. Just a very even game, but the bottom line was, like Coach Clifford said, that the Hornets defense just did not execute in the final 3 minutes of the game, that things they had stopped the whole game for Zach Randolph with Marc Gasol, plays that they had gone over, they did not defend them, and that's how they were out-executed at the end.
Yeah, it's just something they have to look back at the tape. I'm pretty sure they'll go back and look at it again and try to figure out what they need to do better. And like you said, turnovers and a few missed free throws and just missing a few shots at the end, and it could have changed the game at the end, changed the outcome of the game.
I guess my big concern right now is the big off-season pickup for the Hornets. Lance Stevenson has played 2 games, and really, to be honest, he showed me nothing. A lot of people were saying that what would this team be right now with Gordon Hayward, who they tried to get first, though? Well, I think they would have been a lot better, but Lance Stevenson just has not gotten anything going on offense tonight. He only had, 1 basket for 2 points tonight, 1 out of 6 shooting, but just has not fit in with this team yet. I know it's still early, though, but we've got to get him on track. In the first half, interesting statistics. Kemba Walker, Al Jefferson, and Stevenson combined scored 6 points. You're not going to win with that.
Not at all. And like you said, got to try to figure out a way to get Lance Stevenson involved in the game. He's a good defender, got some rebounds for him, and just got to make some shots, get him involved. I don't even believe he played in the fourth quarter, but those guys, the big three, they got to get going some kind of way and get some more points on the board, because if they don't, it's going to be a long season for them. But it's only 2 games, so I believe they'll turn it around.
Did not play in the fourth quarter to kind of back up what you're saying on that. And, that question was asked, and Coach Clifford said, I'm going to play the guys who give us a chance to win. I'm coaching to win. He's not concerned about egos. He's not concerned about minutes. Again, the guy who played well at the wing position tonight was Gary Neal. Gary Neal had double figures. He played better than Stevenson. He played better than Gerald Henderson, although Henderson did score 8 tonight, though. And I like that as a coach. You got to play the players regardless of how much money they make. You got to play the guys who you think you can win with.
Absolutely, and it's good to have somebody to come off the bench and give you a spark and just replace the starter if you need to. He really showed up tonight, gave him some good points. Just the starters got to produce a little bit more. So hopefully tomorrow night when they go up against the Knicks, they'll do a little bit better job.
Guys who had big games, first game, really did not do anything tonight. Marvin Williams only took 3 shots. He scored 19 points last game. He had 3 tonight, took 3 shots, was 1 out of 3. Kemba Walker had 26 last game, was 1 out of 11 from the floor tonight. And, again, he finished with 5 points. Again, the 3 guys I thought that played the best, Al Jefferson had 19 points, and if he finished 8 out of 19 shooting. But I thought the 2 guys that kept him in the game were Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, who had a double-double tonight, had 12 points, 11 rebounds. First half, he kept them in the game.
He did.
And I thought Gary Neal kept them in the game until Al could get some baskets and got it rolling. But, you know, those three guys right there, really, the other guys didn't really contribute.
I think they just got to try to get some more easy baskets, because right now it looks like they're just settling for jump shots and they're off. But if they try to do inside out, just try to get some easy shots for the guys and just get them in the flow of the game, that'll help them out later on with the jump shot. Just try to work your way in and then work your way out. That's the best way that I can see it right now. On
the positive side, 80 games still to go.
80 games to go.
But there's no rest for the weary. Memphis coming off a back-to-back. They played last night. Memphis is now 3-0 on the season. The Hornets fall to 1-1, but the Hornets are flying out at 11 tonight. They've got the Knicks tomorrow. Then they go to New Orleans before returning Wednesday night back here, and we'll be here to bring you a report on that game with the dreaded Miami Heat.
Yes, sir. The big game tomorrow, going up against Carmelo Anthony and the Knicks, and then on to Anthony Davis and the Pelicans, and then Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat come to town. So they got a tough schedule, but I believe these guys will be all right for this stretch of games.
I don't know about you, but my weekend's been shot to heck. Our teams have not done good.
It's been unbelievable, especially with last night and then coming here tonight. Hopefully Carolina can try to pull out the game some kind of way.
Well, we're depending on the South Carolina Gamecocks to save our weekend, and, man, that ain't something really to put a lot of money in stock in that, the way the defense is played, though. But with the Panthers losing Thursday, the Broome Centurions losing last night, blowing a 21-point lead. Tonight, the Hornets just couldn't get it on track. South Carolina loses.
Down to Carolina.
I'm going to be sleeping in tomorrow.
Yeah, it's down to Carolina. Come on, Gamecocks. We need you to pull out the win for us tonight. Some kind of way.
Hopefully they can get it done. We'll hope they get it done, though. I mean, our weekend's been about as strange as it having getting 5 inches of snow in Columbia today.
Yeah, it's crazy weather around here, so anything can happen.
He's Carlos Smith. I'm the coach, Dick Cox. We'll be back with you Wednesday night to report on the next Hornet game when the Hornets take on the Heat right here in the Hive. It's live from the Hive.
Live from the Hive. Looking forward to it.
Good night, everybody.